John here, Hot Rods in the Woods, in the middle of nowhere. In the background you can hear an excavator. I am actually walking through the woods with a blower and a rake to try and get a better look at this Camaro. So as I get through here, you can see that it literally is in the woods. There's some old barbed wire. I hope this camera is working halfway decent. What I'm going to do here is see what I scare out of here. There's obviously been something up in the shifter hole nesting. Well, that didn't move anything. Yes, I did wear some boots. I really want to get a look. See what we got for floor. Okay, there is some floor still in it. You know, you just never know what you're up against here. The front of the other seat is totally gone. I don't know if that's an original. I don't believe so. It had a custom interior at one time or another. You can see it was red, white, and blue. Let's see if we can get... Oh, there's a snake. Didn't make him very happy. I believe that is the ground. I think we're just going to have to drag this thing out of here to see what we've actually got. Amazingly, of course, it has some problems. Understand, I wouldn't even attempt this. Sorry about the noise, boys and girls. There's more floor paint in this than some that have actually been. Looky there. I don't know if this is working. This is crazy. There's more floor pan in this than I expected. It's got to be that stuff just saved it. I don't know. The windshield wiper linkage is still in here. Apparently there was some blue metallic going on up here at one time or another. There's some old windows. So there's no doors. None of that stuff is still here. I really should have brought my nippers. Has a dent back here. A little bit of filler. But there's no rust around the convertible top. The quarters are good. This may be a much better find than what I thought, but I don't know for sure. Obviously something fell right here on the back. I don't know if you can see that right down there. But the rear panel is not fucked up. Let's get around the other side. Let's get a closer look. I did, just so you know, bring a pew-pew with me, just in case something decided to come out of here that was hungry or something, you know what I mean? But of course it's got the typical rust under the windshield. Dash looks good and tight. Because the column is missing. Glove box door. Here's another crazy thing. Well, those are the Astro ventilation vents. So they stripped it for one reason or another. See if I can get this other seat out. Not with this shit-ass rake. You never know what you're going to find when you pick up a seat like this. There could be something big in there just waiting to bite me. But not today. I do have my snake boots on. Remnants of Florida. There's still some of the back seat attached in here. Let's hit her with a blower. See what happens on that side. Okay, I'm on the other side now. And it's typical, this got some rust on the bottom of the quarter in the front and in the rear. But up underneath looks really clean. I did notice that it up in here, I don't know if you can see the tunnel very well, but it did blow a drive shaft out of it and beat the back of the tunnel. But the other side floor pans are amazingly intact, which tells me that just maybe this is a builder. Convertible top springs are still in the holes. The frame is missing for the top. But there's a lot of car here. We could just be onto something, guys. Don't know for sure. Once again, this is a true 1968 SS 396 3-speed car convertible. That is by the VIN, which there is enough of it here to read. I don't know if there's another one on the firewall behind the AC box or not in this era, but we can find all that out. So there you have it. What do y'all think? By the way, the back windows are still in the holes. Still got the glass there. I have a friend that has some doors. The convertible top windshield frame up here is still solid like a rock. So maybe we've got enough to start with. This stuff here is easy. Not worried about that. The firewall looks good. The fact that the driver's floor pans are still all intact. Funny, just the plugs where the plug was are gone. I'm sure we hit it with a pressure washer. There might be some holes, but it's all there, which is more than I expected. So the next step is to clear a path, get in here with the excavator, and pick her up. And probably what we'll do is just grab it down low from the leaf springs, pick it up and gently drag it out, and then get underneath it with a couple straps and see what happens. It was obviously painted red, white, and blue. I would imagine on the back quarters it says Spirit of 76. So it was definitely driving probably back then. It was probably a very pretty car. Imagine, SS 396 convertible, originally red. It appears like maybe, judging from the vinyl on the headrest, I don't know if these are 68 seats or not. I couldn't tell you. But it looks like maybe underneath is the original white upholstery, or at least parts of it. If they are 68 seats, then it was white interior. That was a beautiful car back then. Red with white. Who knows what color the top was. I did pull a sticker on it, but it didn't say. I do have all the, I literally have a copy of the original invoice. So that's pretty cool. So onward and upward. There you have it. Once again, shouldn't be a real big deal to get it out of here. It's, what, 25, 30 feet off the road. We'll just have to take down some of these little trees, cut that barbed wire, and drag it right out of there. So that's the plan. This is the kind of stuff we like. Do I need another project? No. Can you come across a 68 SS 396 3-speed manual convertible every day? Nope. So I own it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is going to be a project, but this should be another really good one if it's good enough underneath. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.